My name is Sofia Laboy.
I'm Karlee Piccola.
And I'm Daegan Walker.
We'll be doing a quick recap of the FAU Army game, and man, was it a scorcher out there. Sadly, the game did not go as we hoped. We fell to Army with a score of 24-7.
I mean, let's talk about our team. Our team had a lot of errors, especially a lot of errors that we just kept making, and it just didn't really reflect good on our team.
One of those errors was definitely the running game. For Army, they had 58 rushing attempts, and they were able to have 405 net rushing yards. And we only had 16 attempts and 42 net rushing yards. And obviously, we're not going to win a football game with 42 rushing yards, while the other team has 405.
Yeah, unfortunately, FAU definitely relied way too much on their passing game and not near enough on their running game. And that definitely resulted in some unfortunate plays, like the interception that Fancher threw into a double team.
We have to run the ball, because if we can run the ball, we can keep the time of possession more towards FAU. We only had a 21-minute possession, and Army had almost 39 minutes of possession. So that needs to be worked on. If we can keep the ball and just be able to run the ball, we could have seen a different outcome.
Yeah, I totally agree. And I think that stat of Army having 405 rushing yards, where
crazy.
FAU had 42, that is insane.
Without that team's chemistry and just kind of that bond, and also that trust between the players to know where the ball is and where it needs to be, the team is going to crumble. And I mean, this is only, we're only in the beginning of the season. So, I mean, how is the rest of the season going to go?
Yeah, and you look at teams in the NFL, like teams that have great outcomes of their season, like Mahomes, he has a great relationship with Kelsey, he has a great relationship with Pacheco. Like, he trusts his receivers and he trusts his tight ends, and I just don't see that at FAU football.
Yeah, I agree. And but one of the big splash plays I did notice was the defense made some good plays. One of those coming from freshman CJ Hurd. He forced that fumble, he recovered that fumble, and then we used that momentum to go ahead and score that touchdown.
I'm just glad that FAU was able to capitalize off of one of Army's mistakes.
Me too. We did have 11 passing first downs, so Cam Fancher did. I feel like he did have a better game than last week.
He definitely did. I just think that also our defense did struggle stopping Army at the third down, especially in the first half. It was as if we could get them to the third down, and they'd always just end up getting the yards and getting down the field, and that's a problem as well.
You can even say that Army is this super incredible team that basically took over the ball.
Yeah, because we only had 33% chance of winning.
No, exactly. You would see that Army was making mistakes, and instead of our football team kind of trying to recalculate themselves and try to take advantage of these errors that Army was making, it almost seemed that we let Army just honestly take over the game. And this is what we can do, especially for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I agree. And we just relied more on the short passing game because due to the poor offensive line, which just probably needs to be worked on some more, and just getting those. One good thing was Cam Fancher did have his first home touchdown, and so did he threw it to receiver Amari Hayes, and that was also his first home touchdown. So that had to be a pretty good feeling.
Yeah, and we can hope that maybe that will build his confidence for the future and build the team's confidence. At least he got one in at home.
Exactly. You get that first home touchdown. It has to feel good, especially being a transfer. So.
No, exactly. I think that it has to build the team's confidence overall, but I think that the team really does need to recalculate themselves with their strategy and their plays, because once again, it's the beginning of the season, so we can make mistakes, but we can't keep making the same mistakes. So hopefully we have better luck when we verse Florida International University. So hopefully we see that in the upcoming season as well.
As long as we keep those kind of plays coming, we should see improvement, and hopefully our Owls will just continue to win these upcoming games.
Yes. No, they definitely will. My name is Sofia Laboy.
I'm Karlee Piccola.
And I'm Daegan Walker.